Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Copra number 46. This is the Death of Copra, book 1. It's by... I never know if this... I really gotta go back to listen to our podcast from like years and years ago. Michel Fiffe, I believe, is the right, or Michel Fiffe. Well, I'm always going to butcher the name. I apologize. All right, so it's been quite a while since we've seen Copra on the shelves. And this supposedly starts the end of Copra, the final act, the final story, the Death of Copra. So for those who don't know, Copra is kind of like a indie Suicide Squad, like crazy characters battling it out, shady, shadowy organizations, just characters that are familiar but their own thing. It's been a indie success and quite awesome. Had a very interesting publishing history over time, and that's a whole thing for another time. But great. It's always been great, entertaining. Just the thing is like it's one where the world is. It's hard to dive into. Like, you really need to be in Copra and appreciate it, and Copra, to like really appreciate it and get into it. Like, this is not one that I think is for the casual readers. Like, it's you need to start with like a new volume to really appreciate it, to really understand what's going on, and you could read that arc. You generally need to kind of know the basics of what's going on before. But, this is for the hardcore fans. It's definitely got into like a crazy mythology, lots of characters, big cast, lots of like plot threads. So it was interesting going with this. It's been quite a while since we've seen an issue, and the question was like, can you just pick this up and enjoy it? And the answer is sort of. It does a good job of kind of getting the basics of the initial storyline. But beyond that, like, initial storyline that's in there, it does have, like, 2 or 3 more things going on, and that isn't explained a whole lot. Like, you can kind of generally pick what's going on with them and understand the basics. But definitely, I'll admit, like, it's been quite a long time. I don't remember all the basics of the story. I don't remember all the specifics clearly. So it's one that... I really had to concentrate and think through and try to remember what was going on. So, for the hardcore fans, I think this is going to be awesome. For those who've, like, maybe never read the series before, it's not the place to start. Oh, no, it's not the place to start. But I think, like, by the time this arc is done, it's going to be fine. It's just the starting off, like, really had to bring all this stuff together. So, it might be it was a little confusing, not going to lie. The art it's always had this style, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's got a cool roughness to it. The coloring is interesting, almost like colored pencils. It's just a really, really, really neat style. Very, very unique, very cool, very indie. It's always had this indie roots, punk rock indie roots, and, like, always stuck to it, and has never deviated. I'm in on this one. Like, I'm gonna go and read through the entire arc, and hopefully it kind of picks up and I can remember exactly what's going on. But there's tons of volumes that about I don't know, 5 or 6 volumes before. Like 5 or 6 volumes where you can go and catch up. Maybe 7. I don't remember. Where you can catch up and read, and it's a series that's well worth it. Like, if you like superhero comics, if you like indie comics, if you like the style of the art that is showed, it's well worth reading. And start from the beginning. Like, it's just a cool, crazy one, and because it's not like, big 2 publishers, crazy things can happen. Like, characters can easily come and go and get killed or whatever. Because it is what it is. It is a single creator throughout the entire thing doing what he wants. So yeah, like, the end of this is like, if you've been reading the series, you're gonna love it. For those who may be diving in, you might be a bit confused. But it still has not lost a step. It is the same series, look, tone, everything that, we've come to love over the years. The hand coming, like, to my face just seems weird on camera. So yeah, you can go get this. Out in shops now. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code. Tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll help support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, just watch our videos. So you support us as always, so thank you for that. If you are into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.